What's up, StarCraft 2 fans? Welcome to another game from the Global StarCraft 2 League. My name is Cabal, and this is Alice TV. So let's get to the game. It's another game between our blue player Polt, which is down in the bottom reddish and up in the top. It is Stephano playing as the red Zerg. So the map. So I figured out what map this is. It's Daybreak, which is on a floating, I guess, a floating place on top of a planet or something. So in the last game, Stephano pulled out a really awesome victory by using Infestors and Zerglings to pull out a win against Polt, and we'll see if Polt can actually come back in game 2. So yes, Stephano and Polt, this time the only thing when they switch is they switch colors, and that's it. So Overlord is going to do some scouting as well. First drone is out in the field for Stephano, and Polt is placing down his first supply depot at his base to prevent any wildlands. But this is a two-player map, so obviously Stephano knows where the player's spawn locations are. So that's very, very good to know. And there's a Zelnaga tower here and a Zelnaga tower there. So there's two towers on the side, and the goes down. Obviously, Stephano knows about that, and he's going to start attacking the SCV to try to kill it before the barracks is complete. Obviously, it's not going to happen. Polt is too good of a player to realize that, and looks like Stephano is just going to micro around the base to see what else is there, which is not a whole lot happening other than the refinery is going up. So Stephano might know that there's a quick expand or something, maybe War Factory with reactor Hellions or something else. And Stephano wants to place another hatchery at the 2:26 minute mark, which is relatively early for expansion. But hey, the faster you can get expansion now, the faster your economy is going to boom. So that's exactly what Stephano's doing. And Stephano needs to get out of a base before he's under attack, and the SCV is down at 25 HP, but the drone is down to 24, and that SCV might go down. Oh, it does go down. Ouch, that hurts Polt a lot. He lost. Whoa, what did I just press? Sorry. I pressed something. Okay, there, we're back to where we were now, so sorry about that. I guess I just don't know the key mechanics yet. So obviously Stephano's drone is just regaining its health, which is good. Obviously the SCV hasn't been touched yet, and yeah, so I figured out how to use the health bar thing. That's pretty sweet. And so War Factory is down now, so I guess correctly maybe another Hellion push from Polt, looks like. And the spawning pool's down, so it looks like Stephano might be going for some Zerglings after he gets his first queen out. And some more drones are out in the field, and they're just whittling down the Marine's health. Obviously the Marine will get away as is faster than drones, but I see another Marine to the base, and a proxy bunker is going to be placed down right in front of the creep. Zerglings are going to be coming in, and they do take down that SCV, which is bad news for Polt. He lost a lot of his resources back then. He lost a lot of resources. So, which is actually pretty nice. Stephano, meanwhile, is bringing more of his drones to his expansion to get more economy boom, and another command center is placing right down for Polt. It looks like he's just going to keep building on it, and then move it to here when it's completely over and it's completely done. The War Factory and the barracks did the old switcheroo once again, and the reactor is up. So then it's going to be one more factory, 2 Hellions, and obviously Polt's going to get more than just 2 Hellions. He's going to keep building more and more, which is good. Stephano is just working on getting his economy going. He's building a roach warren right beside his one of his mineral fields. Looks like he wants to work on the defense upgrades for once. And the queen is out with this hatchery. One more hatchery is building up more larvae, and the spawning pool is finally working on the Zergling speed, which is good, which is also pretty good. And the Zerglings are just trying to against the Hellions. I don't know if what's his name? Stephano knows about the didn't know about the Hellions, but he's going to do something about right now because his queen is under attack, and each time those Hellions attack, they're whittling down the queen's health. But obviously the inject larva boots its back up, and here we go. Those Zerglings just get fried up by those Hellions, and we're going to see more. We're going to see more of that queen gauge getting absolutely owned, but no problem. So the Hellions are in Stephano's base right now, and they're just going to be making a massacre right now. But the roaches are out now, and they're just going to push those Hellions away. Please, this is not a tower at least. Walking right around us in with the roaches, but without the creep, they're just going to be moving very, very slowly. So the war Troin is paying good dividends. Those Hellions are still alive. One Hellion is at 2 kills, and one is seen at 3. Slowly getting fried up, but the Hellions are still alive, and one roach will probably go down. Yes, and all the Hellions still remain. So Stephano really needs to catch up in the unit kill count here. Otherwise, it's going to be just giving units to those Hellions. Actually, one Hellion is dead, but all the Zerglings are dead as well. The queen is just about dead. He needs to get the inject larva before he dies, but that's not going to happen. Stephano's still working on. He has an evolution chamber, which is good. Getting with +1 and +2 attacks. Those Hellions are just getting absolutely breaking up each time. One Hellion is 6 kills. Good thing for Stephano, he got a really nice surround on all those Hellions, and all of them died, so not too much of a loss, I don't think. The drone count still is higher than the SCV count for Polt, so Stephano's still ahead in the worker count. I gotta figure out how to use the thingamajigs. It's okay, I will sooner or later. So the overall command is finished up for Polt. It looks like he's just going to start harvesting off this mineral field. He should probably transfer some SCVs off his starting field and just put them on his main, put them to his expansion. Marines and Marauders are starting to be built out of the barracks, and one axe, which is good. Need to help reheal the infantry. Some more Zerglings have the Zergling speed. Actually had the Zergling speed for a while now, and the Speedlings are just going around to see what they can find. Actually, there's a small expansion down all here. Only one Vespine Geyser, and I'm actually surprised to see one small expansion like that. The Zerglings are just looking around to see if there's any more expansions, other than he knows that this one is operational because he has his overlord. But here comes, and a couple of Zerglings do take some damage, which is not bad. Stem is off now, and looks like they're about to just check this Zelnaga tower, see what else is around. Meanwhile, for Stephano, he's just going speeding crazy right now. He has a lot of more than a handful, and more Zerglings are just being pumped out of the hatcheries. And he is working on the lair tech. And 2 evolvement chambers have been building up, working on the +1/+1 armor and attack. The overlords are all over the place right now. There's one Zergling already up and running for Stephano, but now here comes the attacks, marine attacks, and obviously he's going to get a huge surround. Let me pull up the bar for just a second, and all those Marines and Marauders manage to get into the medevacs, and the medevacs will just transport them out of there because the Zerglings can't attack air. Obviously, the other big difference. I wonder if Polt has any armor upgrades. He doesn't have any armor or attack, so obviously Stephano is ahead in production, and the macro hatchery is now being built at Stephano's starting base. At the 3rd expansion right now for Stephano is bringing in more of his economic. He's at 1,000 of his minerals, while Polt is just hovering around the 300 mark, but his mules are just all over the place, dropping mules all over the place. And he's going into siege tank production now, so he has a 3rd orbital command, so he's going to go extend somewhere around here, maybe not right here, because that's just vulnerable to Zerglings. yeah, the Marines do have the shields and they have the stamp packs, so they can take on the Zerglings, but they just still don't have any +1 attack or upgrades. So automatically, as I said before, that Stephano's is ahead, and but he does have the +1 attack as well, so that a 4th hatchery is now being placed for Stephano down at the lower corner of the map. Obviously, the two Vespene geysers are going to be morphed into extractors. No sooner later, and a couple of them are going to just look. They're probably on a move order or something like that. In the meantime, Polt is just still working on his siege tank production. He doesn't have. Oh, he does have the siege mode, so that's good. So you can hang on. You can hang on to the Zerglings once they come into his base. But Stephano's just going speeding crazy. He's top, but he's going around, and he's just see, this is what micro is. Microing all your forces all around here. So, and Stephano's transporting some of his workers down to the 4th hatchery, where the speedlings are just protecting the base. Force right now, but they need to really need to be careful because the siege tanks are in the siege mode, and they're just going to protect this 3rd expansion here from Polt. And he's dropping 3 mules, so they're going to be adding him to his mineral count. But he's at tier 3. Well, I'm not going to call this tier 3. He has the armory station, and he's getting the engineering base, so he's getting the upgrades finally for the Terran team, and he's getting the armor. He gets +1 armor, +1 attack. Plus he's working on the level 1 armor for, I guess it's the Thors. Thor is here. Not yet. I'm just working on my so yeah, the queens are just setting down the creep tumors now, which is going to help Stephano a lot, because actually he's just transitioning into creep tumors. So throughout this entire game, Stephano never really placed any creep tumors until now, which is at the 60-minute mark, which is quite a bit into game. But he's now going from layer attack to high attack, so that's going to be tier 4 something. I don't know if it's going to be ultra again like we see in the last game, but now Stephano's going. He has 1, 2, 3 groups of Zerglings. Automatically he's transitioning to an actually, I'm not sure if Polt is going to go for any Thor production. He's still transitioning. He's still going for Marine Marauder and Siege Tank production, along with a few of packs, and the army is getting bigger and bigger. 1+1 attack and armor, and nothing for the Siege Tanks yet. So the Speedlings are just coming up straight for the base, and they're going to find out that there's a whole ton of Marines and Marauders. And the Marines are stamped, but they're not going to hold off against a huge number of Zerglings. The swarm is swarming off. From Polt in just a few seconds, he's going to go for the main expansion. Obviously, Stephano knows about that, and he has 2 spine crawlers waiting at his base, plus he has a whole ton of Zerglings, and those Marines are just going to go to their deaths, and oh, this is just bad. Yeah, it's a fail for Zerglings just going to go under the assault of the Marines, and the Zerglings just going to go to their deaths right now, but they're actually going to try to get this for the Siege Tank. And all these Marines, since they're just doing a lot of damage. But these Zerglings are just attacking the dug underground. So that's very interesting. Another swarm of Zerglings is under sec, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we had 7 infestors. Yeah, 7 infestors. The attack towards the 4th expansion of Stephano, and those Zerglings are just going to have nothing, absolutely nothing on the forces. So here comes the attack. The Siege Tank is going to get destroyed, and a lot of Siege Tank is just going to get surrounded by the Zerglings, and the Zerglings are just going to be other than he's finally getting those Ultralisks, which are great, and the Fungals go off, getting a good number of those Marauders. but I think those infestors, they are very, very low on energy, so they need to hope that another fungal goes off, holding those marauders together, and finally those ultralists are being pretty good. I don't think they have to call. I don't think they have to plan yet. I'm not sure. Let's see. Where is the X-Link? Oh, there's also the tab, and so he's getting the height plating, which is good. It's not done yet, but it should be done. Turn on Fester's ultras are going to be coming in, and those numbers do look pretty good. The HP is a little bit low on them, but hey, what can you do about those ultralists? Are just absolutely getting owned right now by those very good Marines. Plus, the Marines have the +1, +2 attack, and however, 3 more ultralists are on the field right now, and they're just going to start defending this fourth expansion right now. The Marines and Marauders stemmed, so they're going to be providing more attack and more armor. But let's see what happens to these forces here. They're getting a good surround. More disappearance from the blisters. You can start focusing on the siege tanks, which do take a lot of damage. The kitey splitting should be done right about now. They're dead now. More of those are going back to base for trying to protect. Actually, Marine and Marauder production. However, the siege tank is 27 kills, commander rank, captain 19, 18, 24. So 24 kills, 18 kills. That's from the attacking Zerglings. More Marines and Marauders are coming straight into the base, along with a few more siege tanks. And that infestor just is underground, so unfortunately, Polt can't see it. It's a good thing for he had a number of ability. Now the attack is underway, and Stephano can't defend this hatchery whatsoever. So he's moving his drones back to his third expansion, maybe fourth or first expansion, I don't know. +3 armor, and they do stumble upon the command center, but obviously Polt knows everything about that as well, so he's just going to see if he doesn't land on it. But then the attacks comes down here, and those siege tanks are just going to be starting to and that Stephano gets the great we're going to get a surround as well. Another one siege tank goes down, and another siege tank might go down. Yes, so great attack there by Stephano, and Stephano's using more Zerglings, and those Marines and Marauders need to get the hell out of there. The command center lifts off to prevent any type of attack. The zones, the drones are coming in for the replacement 4th expansion right up here. So this should be, at the moment Stephano is just long distance mining. And these destructible debris stuff should be destroyed very, very quickly because of the +3 attack from the Zerglings and the +5 attack from the obviously Polt knows about this. He's placed down his siege tanks, which do have the +2 attack, and even the guys playing, I don't know if those options can survive that. It's Polt knows where they are, and they're going to end this where they're attacked. A drop here might go into effect, but obviously Stephano knows everything about this drop, and he's bringing as many Zerglings as he possibly can to his expansion, and those Zerglings are just going to get owned. Once again, the extractor is under attack. It's going to get destroyed. Take care of the Marines and Marauders. They certainly do that. So the drop didn't do a whole hell of a lot. It just destroyed a extractor. That's it. Polt meanwhile is just focusing on the siege tank production and a lot more and the Zerglings and a couple of infestors as well. So and the planetary fortress is out now. So Polt, I don't know if Polt knows about this. He needs to leave that off immediately, and he doesn't. Oh, there goes a lot of money. But a good number of those siege tanks, could very well be the end of Stephano, unless he can pull out a real miracle here. Which, what I mean by that is if he can get a good number of fungals off, and not waste his money, and not waste his energy on it. So So we're just going to see what happens here. So the 5th expansion is now up and is probably going to get destroyed. Yeah, there's no point in saving that hatchery unless Stephano goes right about it now. Put up the HP levels, and those Marines and Marauders are just getting decimated. The siege tanks. Paying for the duty of it, and the defensive Terrans are finally paying. They're attacking the siege tanks, which take a good lot of damage, and this entire army is dead. As the Terrans do a pretty good job of, do a very good job actually of destroying stuff, but these infestors have a lot of energy and they should probably put down some fungals or something. More Zerglings are on the field and more infested Terrans are coming straight into the base. Those siege tanks are just, those siege tanks are just preventing Stephano from moving anywhere, and this 6th hatchery might go down. We'll see this hatchery might go down. It's probably going to, unless Stephano is going to place some Terran or something, but not going to say it. They really need to do as much damage as they possibly can. Unfortunately, they can't because of medevacs. And those infestors are still out there. He's been staying here for a while because he can't really. Yeah, there's a buried Zergling that he can't hope to land, so that's preventing him from landing. Over here, looks like Polt is just coming as far as he can to the base, just hoping to take care of this creep turn and actually a nice fungal on the medevacs, which do take a lot of damage. So those medevacs are very low on HP. A few of them are. Marines and Marauders stem to see if they can take out that Ultralisk. This hatchery right now is under attack from Century and I guess Stephano really needs to get his drones out of there as fast as possible, but I don't think it's going to happen. Those infestors are just coming in, see if they can go, and Stephano says congrats and leaves the game. So I guess Polt played a really nice game at the end. Stephano really didn't have no answer against those Marines and siege tanks. So that's game 2 between Stephano and Polt. It's currently tied at 1. And I'll see you guys all later.